All right, I think we got it, guys. Hey, guys, I just wanted to jump on right quick. I'm LeJeune, fashion designer and founder of the Alabama Fashion Alliance. And I had posted an event on our Facebook event page for Alabama Fashion Alliance, designing and developing your line. And so I kind of wanted to just run through some highlights for those out there who ever woke up with ideas or dream of ideas every day for clothing, for jewelry design, whatever it is. But today, particularly, I'm going to be focusing on clothing design because that is usually the questions and the inquiries that I get. Like, where do I start? And so I just wanted to kind of run through some basic ideas, but don't delay contacting me directly at Alabama Fashion Alliance at gmail.com so that we can set up something in more detail, get a little coaching done just to get you started and get that foundation that you're needing to propel you forward as you're developing your line, the ideas for your very own fashion line. So the first thing, and I'm going to have my little trusty notes just so you know. So the first thing is to keep it small, keep it scalable. So at first, I encourage emerging talent and designers to just go wild, just brainstorm, sketch everything or write down every idea that you might have that you'd like to incorporate into your line of clothing and then scale it down. Because one of the things that creatives get caught in is that they have like 1,000 ideas. And certainly it is no way, unless you have deep financial pockets, it is no way to really execute all of those at one time. So you just want to make sure that you make it scalable. My suggestion is to scale it down to 3 to 5 and give your full attention to those 3 to 5 designs. Okay, decide what kind of fabrics you're going to use, whether it's going to be knit or woven. Okay, so knit has stretch, woven, more structure, doesn't give too much, but you need to decide what fabrics works best with those 3 to 5 designs. And they call it a capsule collection. So a small capsule collection is usually 3 to 5 items. You're going to either, if you have the skill of creating or sewing or constructing, you're going to construct those 3 to 5 items. So if you don't have that skill, then you're going to contract out someone to construct, put those sample garments together. That's what they're going to be called. Put together those sample garments where they look exactly like you visualize it. So you're going to have to get someone with that skill, with that particular eye, so that they really capture what your vision is for your small capsule collection of 3 to 5 garments. Once you have those 3 to 5 garments together, I would suggest either taking professional photos of them on a mannequin or a live model. So you're getting into like getting those kind of background pictures so that when you get ready to launch, formally launch your line of clothing, you actually have some professional images that you can convey to either your customer and or manufacturer. And we're going to get to that down the line. So once you have the photo shoot and or you take pictures yourself on a mannequin, you just need to be able to convey it to your customers or to your manufacturer in sketch and photography form. Once you do that, you want to get some feedback. So a lot of times we get caught in our own ideas. We think, okay, I love this. But remember, you are thinking about the person who is actually going to be buying your garment. So you may love it, you may like it, but keep in mind that you want to make sure you get real feedback from your target market so that when you are starting your fashion line, that you're on the path that's going to equal success. People want it. People already conveyed that they want to buy it when you do your test run. Now, when you are sharing these images and or sketches, make sure these are people who will keep it in the strictest of confidence. So you don't want to just go out and just go like, woo, woo, showing the world, especially if the designs are very specialized and specific. So you want to rally together at least 10 to 15 people that you can share your images, your ideas with, even talk about the ideas, talk about price points, what they would pay for it. All of these things are going to come in handy when you actually get ready to launch your line, your capsule line. So after you've got those images together, either on a mannequin or a live model, you want to then decide whether or not you're going to A, manufacture them on a small scale. 2, if you want to mass produce the items. So this will require you to have a knowledge of the types of fabrics and the types of materials that are needed to actually execute your line. Also, you want to decide whether or not you want to do them one of a kind, because a lot of people now are doing things one of a kind, especially when they're upcycling and reusing fabrics and garments from the past, which is a great way and which is very earth friendly. So decide whether or not you want it mass produced. That means you're going to repeat the same design, or if you want to do one of a kind, which means that you're going to do designs that are not necessarily the same, but maybe similar in some form, shape or form. So just decide that. After you decide whether or not you're going to use a manufacturer or whether you're going to do everything in-house, that means you have the skill and or you have the staff to be able to execute, fulfill the orders and the number that you are projecting, then you can kind of move forward with deciding whether you want it to be an online business, if you're going to have a brick and mortar, or if you're going to do more of pop-ups and trunk shows. So all of these terms that I'm using will require you probably to book a consult, just a one-on-one, so that you can kind of get a handle on your fashion line as you are moving forward with actually launching it. So just keep that in mind to alabamafashionalliance@gmail.com. And then once you get to the point of the manufacturing versus in-house production of your designs and fulfilling them, and then whether or not you're going to sell through a brick and mortar, whether you're going to sell online, whether you're going to sell direct through custom designs or pop-ups, then you are ready to kind of start developing your marketing strategies as far as what you have established and how you're going to go about launching your line. So this has been an accelerated kind of talk, but needful if you're thinking about starting your own line. Hopefully you have found these points to be of value to you as you are trying to develop it. And so just to kind of recap, you have ideas, you have a million ideas, write them all down, sketch them all out. Even if you can't sketch very well, you know what you're talking about. Just kind of sketch it out, put little descriptions so you can remember, fit it here, cut slow here, little notes for yourself, because a lot of times when you have a lot of ideas, it's hard to kind of recall if you're just kind of writing the description down or sketching it out. So make sure that you include detailing when you're brainstorming. Once you do your brainstorming, choose 3 to 5 designs that you just absolutely love and you think that will be marketable, and then work on trying to get sample garments made. That is a prototype, something indicative of the design, so that you can show customers, so that you can share it with people to get their feedback to see whether or not you feel that you're on target for what's going to sell, what's going to make you money, and then move into just trying to source your fabrics, materials that's needed in order to either duplicate them. And of course, if you're doing one of a kind, then that simplifies it. You're probably doing it more in-house and training people to do the design as you're wanting to do it. And that is if you have the skill to do that. And then deciding whether or not you're going to have an actual store, brick and mortar, selling it online, selling it direct to a custom client or a trunk show or pop-up, whatever way you choose, guys. The Alabama Fashion Alliance is here, ready to help. And don't forget, we are launching professional memberships. So if you're wanting to be a member and have amazing resources at your fingertips in order for you to execute successfully your fashion business, your fashion line, be sure to send us an email at alabamafashionalliance@gmail.com or visit alabamafashionalliance.com, click on membership info, and then you can fill out the request form. The formal soft launch is June 26th, so make sure that you get your requests in, guys. It's going to be key. It's going to be great to just have the resources that you are needing to help ensure the success of your launch and then long-term, the success of your business. Again, I'm LeJeune, founder of the Alabama Fashion Alliance, fashion designer, and I'm just trying to look at my notes to see if I've forgotten anything. And I don't think I do, but if you have any questions, feel free, shoot them over to me, guys. alabamafashionalliance@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer. And again, if you need a consult, I'm here, and have referrals too if you're needing anyone in a specific area. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm out, guys.